Hi, I'm Lisa with Nurtured Foundation. I am a postpartum doula and a breastfeeding educator. And in our breastfeeding series that we're doing, we also wanted to stress the importance of pace bottle feeding. And let me just give a little disclaimer that it doesn't matter if you're breastfeeding, formula feeding, doing a combination of both. Pace bottle feeding is really the way to go, and there's a few reasons. One of them is it's much easier to get milk out of a bottle than it is a breast. So especially a breastfed baby that is sucking very hard and working very hard at the breast to extract the milk is going to go to a bottle and use that same suction and is going to get way more a lot quicker. And that can cause a variety of issues. One of them is a lot of gas, also choking because it's going to come out too fast. And depending how frequently you're doing a bottle, they could develop a preference for the bottle because it is much easier to drink from. So what we want to do is we want to slow down the feed to make sure it kind of replicates more of a breastfeeding session. In order to do that, there's just a couple things that we can do. One of them is we want to keep the baby elevated. I like to sit them on my lap and support the back of their head, putting the palm of my hand more on the shoulders and holding the neck, the head between my thumb and my index finger. And then of course you're gonna wanna get some type of burp rag or towel because this is a learning curve for them. It is gonna come out a little bit faster. I also want to make sure that you have, if available, a preemie nipple on your bottle, or at the very least a newborn nipple or size 1 to start. So we're gonna have them elevated. We're gonna take our bottle and we're gonna slowly put it in here. I like to tease the top lip a little bit so the baby opens. It's a natural reflex that they have. And then when I insert the nipple, I point it towards the roof of the mouth, and that helps to stimulate the sucking reflex. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the bottle parallel with the ground. And so we're gonna really let gravity work with us here. If I pull him too far back, obviously all the milk shoots to the front and that's gonna make it come out faster. But when I do this, I do wanna make sure that I still have milk in the nipple so he's not taking in too much. So I'm gonna let him suck for about 10 to 12 sucks. Then I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna slow him down a little bit. Then I'm gonna put it back in. If baby starts to cough or sputter, it starts running out the sides, it's going a little too fast for him. So we wanna slow it down. And you can take as many breaks as you want, but I would let them get a good 10, 12, 15 sucks. About halfway through the bottle, we're gonna put the bottle down. And we're gonna either lean them forward to do a burp, or also always make sure you have your towel. We'll put baby up on her shoulder and we can do a burp this way. Hopefully after about 30 seconds we get some type of a burp out. And then we'll bring them back down and we'll go back to the bottle. So with a newborn, we really like to see at least 20 minutes if we can to get the bottle down, so really slowing it down. A lot of times if babies eat too fast, they don't realize they're full. And so they will tend to overeat. That's gonna result in more spit up, and it's also gonna result in more gas issues. So just little tips and tricks on how to pace bottle feed. This concludes episode 2 of our breastfeeding series. Tune in for episode 3. Thanks.